The Curious Little Penguin. Once upon a time, on a snowy white land at the edge of the world, there lived a little penguin with bright eyes and endless curiosity. While the other penguins slid on the ice and played, he was always asking questions. Why is the sky blue? Why do the fish swim so fast? Why is the snow so cold? The others sometimes laughed. There goes the little penguin with too many questions again. But the little penguin never stopped wondering. One chilly morning, the little penguin waddled toward his friends. "Why do our feet not freeze on the ice?" he asked, eagerly. But instead of answering, the other penguins rolled their eyes. "Why do you ask so much?" one said with a laugh. Another teased, "Maybe you should stop talking and just play." The little penguin's smile faded. He lowered his head, feeling alone in his curiosity. Still, deep inside, he couldn't stop wondering. That afternoon, the little penguin waddled away from the group. He sat alone on a snowy rock, gazing at the endless white horizon. "Why is the snow so bright? Why do the stars shine at night?" he whispered to himself. Though his heart felt heavy from the teasing, his eyes still sparkled with curiosity. Above him, a cold breeze blew gently, and he wondered, where does the wind come from? Even in loneliness, his mind was full of questions waiting for answers. The next day, while the others slid on the ice, the little penguin wandered farther than usual, his eyes following a line of cracks on the frozen ground. "Why does the ice break like this?" he wondered aloud. He waddled closer and peeked through a gap. To his surprise, beneath the ice flowed a hidden stream of water, sparkling like silver ribbons in the sunlight. The little penguin gasped. "I've never seen this before. Where does it go?" His heart raced with excitement. He had found something no one else had noticed. The little penguin waddled carefully, following the shimmering stream beneath the ice. Every few steps, he stopped to peek through the cracks, his heart full of questions. Where will it lead? Will it meet the sea? He wondered. The air grew colder, and the snow crunched softly under his feet. Yet the sparkle beneath the ice seemed to guide him onward, like a secret path only he could see. Though alone, he felt brave, for curiosity lit his way. At the end of the shimmering stream, the little penguin reached a hollow where the ice was thin and clear. Peeking down, his eyes widened. Beneath the ice swam a valley full of silver fish, glittering like stars in the water. He pressed his beak against the ice in amazement. "So many fish, and no one else has seen this place?" His heart thumped with excitement. He had discovered a treasure hidden beneath the frozen world. The little penguin hurried back across the snow, his tiny feet pattering quickly on the ice. He couldn't wait to tell the others. "Come with me," he called. At first, the other penguins frowned. "Is this another one of your silly questions?" they teased. But the little penguin shook his head, his eyes shining with excitement. "No, it's something real, something wonderful." The little penguin led the group to the edge of the hidden stream. "Look here," he chirped, tapping the thin ice with his beak. The other penguins crowded around, peering down. Their eyes widened. Beneath the ice, the silver fish glittered like falling stars. For a moment, no one spoke. Then one penguin whispered, "He really found it." The little penguin's chest swelled with pride. The other penguins turned to look at the little penguin. They no longer laughed or teased. One stepped forward and lowered his head. "We're sorry for making fun of you," he said softly. Another added, "Your questions led us here, and now we can eat well because of you." The little penguin blinked, surprised. For the first time, his curiosity was not mocked, it was celebrated. From that day on, the little penguin was never left out again. When he asked his curious questions, the others listened with smiles, knowing his wonder might lead to something new. The little penguin waddled happily with his friends, his heart light as snowflakes dancing in the wind. He had learned that curiosity was not a burden, it was a gift. This story teaches us that curiosity is the beginning of discovery, and every question can lead to something wonderful.